Romans chapter 12 verse 1 and 2 in the Message translation. It says, so here's what I want you to do, God helping you. Take your everyday ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, and your walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him. And don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God and you'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings the best out of you and develops well-formed maturity in you. Friends, there are many people who are willing to accept an idea of Christianity that suits their lifestyle, an idea of Christianity that accommodates their lifestyle. But there are few that are ready to accept the reality of a Christ that confronts every detail of their life because He wants to conform them to His image. Now, don't love a Jesus on the earth who you're not going to see in heaven. Because when you get to heaven, God will not be the God you thought or assumed He was. He will be who His word reveals Him to be. And the devil is working so hard to make you conveniently adjust yourself out of God's standard and out of God's will for your life. Because Satan's first job is to make God second in your heart, so that you can want breakthroughs more than you want God. Meanwhile, when you want Jesus more than the breakthrough, you can break through anything in life. Jesus is coming back for a bride and not a spoiled girlfriend. And so God has a commitment to His Son, Jesus Christ, to give Him a bride. And so He will take the detestable you and turn you into a desirable bride, so that His work in us is not because of us, but because He wants to present a bride to His Son Jesus. And I know that the greatest fear that we have as humans is not being in control of the outcome, and sometimes not being in control of the process and the outcome. But the idea of salvation is that you're not in control, is that you give up control, and the word is surrender. The truth is, God is more worthy than outcomes. If you know the final outcome, you won't be disappointed. You'll be more thankful that He saved you. We've entered His wounds as sinners, and now we've entered His heart as saints, because we're His bride. Open your heart and surrender and give up control. Stop trying to control the process and the outcome. You're not that good. We are more susceptible to missing God when we desire Him to come the way we want instead of just desiring Him to come. Friends, we need to give up control and abandon ourselves in Him, yielding to the Holy Spirit and fixing our eyes on Jesus. Have a blessed day, friends.
Of His glory and grace.